Good morning and thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Good morning. Appreciate the like. Thank you. It really helps me out. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is well. Happy Monday to everyone. Monday again. So quickly we have moved through last week and through the summer. I feel like the summer has flown. It is almost September. Dare I say it, autumn is coming. Dare I say it, but it's quite obvious that autumn is coming when I look into my garden and I see the apples on the tree. My plums are all gone. The plum tree has finished fruiting for the year. And I am planning what to plant next in the garden. So I have some stuff that probably most of my planting will take place in October. Both flowers and vegetables and fruits that I'm thinking of for next year. So I'm really looking forward to it. Hello, Gus. How are you? Gus loves games. How are you, Gus? And welcome to the live stream. Thank you for the 2 likes, guys. I appreciate it. It helps me out. Helps the algorithm out a lot. A simple like can do wonderful things. So thank you so much. So yes, as I was saying, it's quite evident that autumn is coming. And I just planning. So I will be planting daffodils and crocuses in September and October. So they'll be coming in then in spring. Oh, thank you, Marie Dalton. Hello, so thank you. Thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful cat. It is a cat indeed. A very proud cat. And then the tulips, you're meant to wait until late October or November to avoid fungal diseases. So I'll be planting them in October. Hyacinths should be planted in pots and borders during mid-autumn. So I have a border in my garden and I'm going to be planting those in autumn. And then we are thinking about garlics, garlic cloves, onions, and they should be put into the soil over winter so the frost helps there. Thank you, Marie Dalton. How are you keeping? I hope you are well. Winter lettuce as well. I actually sowed some butterhead lettuce the other day, so that might be, if it doesn't come to seed and doesn't germinate and isn't ready within the next 6 to 10 weeks, like I'll know within the first 10 days if it's going to work or not. Then it won't be actually ready until May, but we have had quite really reasonably good weather, so if we have a mild autumn, I might be able to actually get some lettuce in October. But yeah, we're thinking about all sorts of things. I also want to grow some red cabbage as well. Bye if the live stream states I'm in. So I don't know what you mean by that. If the live stream states I'm in. Not sure what that means. Her name. Oh, you can give her a name because she doesn't. Well, not that she doesn't have a name. I don't know her name. Marie, I don't actually know her name. I came across her. She lives locally, but now she's becoming like my best friend. I kind of feel like she should be called Chestnut. She's really, really beautiful. She's so pretty. I really love her. And every time I walk by her, she's there and she comes over to me now and she recognizes me and knows that I'm going to stop and give her cuddles. So, yeah, so you can name her. I feel like she should be called like Chestnut or something. She's really, really beautiful. And I love her. I wish she was mine, but she seems quite happy and very well cared for. So welcome to the live stream. Yes. I can't believe we are in 10th of August. It's just like the year has flown by for me. Absolutely flown by. Just flown by. Pretty good cat, and we have 2 cats. Oh really? You have? Oh, I grew up with a lot of cats actually, and we were always a cat family, and we had like so many cats. So when I moved out of my parents' home and I grew up and I got older and I was moving from place to place, I was always in a situation where I was at work and I didn't have time to look after a cat, and then if I went on holidays I'd be worried who's going to look after the cat, so I never really got a cat again. And now I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, I'm actually considering rescuing a cat, getting one from a rescue home because I just love them. They are incredibly cute. So 2 cats, that is beautiful. What colours are your cats? Are they specific breed or are they just domestic? The names are Jack and Evie. Oh my god, that's such beautiful names as well. Jack and Evie. Oh, Evie. That is so nice. I like the name Evie especially. I had 2 rabbits when I was a kid and I called them Jack and Jill. I named them Jack and Jill. Yeah. So it's always nice to have a pet. It's really nice to have a pet. So I have no pets at the moment. And I kind of feel like I want one. I want a cat. But I'm torn between having a cat and having no one to look after it. So that's always a worry about having someone good to look after your cats if and when you go away. I'd love, if I had a bigger garden, I would definitely have a pond and I'd love to have fish in it. I would like that, but at the moment, she'll settle on no pets. No pets at all. So what is everyone up to today on this beautiful, well, it's sunny where I am. It's a beautiful sunny Monday afternoon. Sorry, it's early afternoon at this stage. The morning has flown for me. I've been quite busy. Tapping away here in the background. Jack is Evie's kitten. Oh, really? So Evie's the mother. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, and what ages are your cats, Jack and Evie? That's so sweet. I just love cats. I grew up with cats, so I've always been a cat person. I know there are some dog people out there. I also love dogs, but there's some dog people out there who really, really dislike cats. I'm like, how can you dislike them? I love both of them, but I always grew up with cats, so I'd probably be more inclined to get a cat than a dog. Plus, they're kind of a little bit less high maintenance. Dogs can be full on, and then you've got to think about the vets. Evie's 3 and Jack's 1. Wow. Jack is only 1, so Evie started early in life having kittens. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, we had a lot of rescue cats. So I grew up in the countryside, and there was a lot of cats back in those days. Probably similar thing now, I'm not really sure, but there was a lot of cats dumped out, and it was kind of sad, really, to see that. So yeah, there was a lot of cats that were abandoned, and we took them in. Like, literally, people who maybe had cats that had a litter of kittens and they just didn't know what to do with them, so they dumped them on the side of the road, which is kind of sad. So we took a lot of those in. Yeah, me too. I love cats. I love cats too, Evie. Absolutely adore them. What would this world be without cats? There's some cats, actually, the back of our house. There's other houses, and they jump over the fence and kind of make their way into the garden, really, making friends with us. And some of them did dig up my seeds, which I wasn't too happy about, because I only sowed the seeds for different plants, and I planted bulbs and that, and yeah, they decided to, because the soil was quite loose and it was quite enticing to them with their little claws, and they ended up digging up my seeds, which I wasn't too happy. I have to go. Bye. I love your cat. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you stopping by so much, Marie. I have a really, really good day. I hope you have an amazing day. So yes, anyone else out there, they want to say hello, I'm here for a little while, and I'm here to have a chat. And yeah, feel free, more than welcome, to drop me a chat. So yeah, as I said, I'm here for a little bit. I'm here to chat. So anyone wants to drop a message, feel free. And thank you for the third like. I appreciate it. Third like has come through, so appreciate that. Any likes at all, they really, really help with the Google algorithm. They help push my live stream out when people are doom scrolling, as they say. So it really, really helps me out, and I appreciate it so much. And yeah, you can literally say anything. I will talk about any subject at all. I am more than willing to do that. Bye. I love you. Bye, Marie. Thank you. So yes, here to chat. So I was just talking about my garden and what my plans are going forward, what I'm going to be sowing, what seeds I'm going to be planting. And I kind of like to have stuff to look forward to in the autumn and winter. I don't find the autumn too bad, and the first maybe 2 months of winter, or maybe first month, are okay. And then, by the time it comes January, I am just ready for warm weather. And I think that's the way with a lot of people. By the time it's January, you're just like, you're just over it, and you're just waiting for warmer weather. It's the start of a new year, and people make resolutions, and I think halfway through January, if you haven't maybe gone through with resolutions or things have dropped away, and then you're just like, oh, I'm so over it. You get stuck in a rut and you're just like, oh, I want it to be spring. I'm ready for spring. And I love spring. I absolutely love spring. I do love all seasons. Definitely winter is not on the top of my list though. I only like the start of it, and then after that, but each season you can appreciate for its own, really. You can like, it has its own special things, and you can't have one season without another. But I especially love spring because that is when everything is beginning to change and things are beginning to look brighter. New life is coming. You see the leaves starting to come on the tree, the flowers and shoots starting to come up through the ground. There's birds that fly back to where I am in the world anyway. There's a lot of birds that come back for spring and summer, and it's really, really nice. Hello, Joe. I don't know how to say your name. Adam is at the end, so I'm going to call you Adam. I hope that's okay. I'm really bad with that. Adam, hello, sister. Absolutely, hello to you too. So, yeah, I think spring is a real special time, and it can make you feel very hopeful and, looking forward to the summer ahead. The weather begins to get a bit better. It warms up a little bit. You might see a little bit of sunshine if you're lucky, and then the evenings start getting longer. And where I am, the clocks change. So when the clocks change, you get really happy about that. And you just, you really know that, there's something much brighter ahead. But there is a little part of me looking forward to the autumn. I don't mind the autumn. It's kind of nice. I love when all the trees are changing colour and you can look at the leaves on the trees changing colour. It's kind of really nice as well. But yeah, it is 12:45 p.m. where I am. So coming into the afternoon, I had a very busy morning, and the morning just flew by. So yeah, and here we are, and it's almost lunchtime. Well, I know a lot of people take their lunch at 12:30, so there's a lot of people on lunch break right now, which is why I went live, hoping to catch a few people doom scrolling on their lunch break. I am trying to get up my watch hours, so if there's I'm trying to improve my watch hours, so I'm trying to go live at kind of any opportunity I have. If I only have 20 minutes, I will use that 20 minutes to go live. If I have the half hour, I'll use it. Whereas I was looking for windows of opportunity and free time during my week to only go live on a Friday or a Thursday when I had a little bit more time, or, whereas now I'm kind of just going live. If it's only 20 minutes, that's fine. If no one joins in that 20 minutes, I might get, usually someone joins, but I might only get 1 or 2 people. But anything helps. The more people, the better. The more likes, the better. So, drop me a like if you're out there, because it helps. It's free. And I appreciate it as well. And I'm always willing to chat. Like, I have my account is all about cooking. So I do a lot of cooking on live, and I do baking and that. But I like to join and just have a little chat with you guys as well. It's also pleasant. So, so sit back and enjoy listening to me ramble sometimes. That's fine. And if you want to have a little chat, or there's a certain subject you want to talk about, or you have a random question for me, I am always here and willing to answer. So just drop those in the chat. Any subject, any topic. I'm one of those people, like, I can really talk about anything. However, you have to have people there to talk to, don't you? There has to be something to talk about. So feel free to say hi in the chat, and let's have a little talk. So if you hear a little clicking in the background, I am just carrying on with a little bit of work. If I see messages come up, I'm going to read them out. I'm going to have a discussion with you guys, because I appreciate anyone who drops by, even if it's only for a moment. I appreciate it. Anything at all. Anything, as I said, anything you want to say it. I'm here. I'll have a chat. I'll have a discussion about random subjects. No problem. Hello, good afternoon and welcome. See, a couple of people there have joined, so welcome. Although that counter on YouTube is always wrong. Thank you to the people in the bushes watching. I appreciate it. Thank you to those in the bushes watching me. I appreciate it very, very much. Anything helps me out, but do not be shy and feel free to say hi. I'm here, guys. Copy. Oh, my back is sore, guys. I'm having a lot of back issues lately. I injured my back a while back. I injured my back a while back. But yes, since then I've been having issues, let's just say, a lot of issues. So feel free to drop a comment in the chat, say hi, because you're very welcome here. Oh, J-Man is in the house. Hello, J-Man. How are you? Really good to see you. Been here chatting for a little while. People are in and out. It's really, really good to see you here. I've been, you know, even when I'm doom scrolling and not catching up with the people I'm subscribed to, your channel is being recommended to me a lot, you know, through the algorithm. So that's a really, really good thing. And I'm really, really enjoying your videos. I even noticed some of them are older ones, but I've been really enjoying them. Sorry, forgive me. My neighbour is getting work done in their garden. It's really noisy. close the window. Although it's quite hot, you want the window open, but yeah, my neighbour's getting some work done, so it's a little bit noisy. I'm very well, thank you. I hope your day finds you, I hope today's finds you blessed. It does, finds me blessed. I am working and having a chat. Well, have a bit of stuff to catch up on with my laptop, on the laptop, I should say. So I'm doing that. And I just thought, I'm trying to go live, even if I've half an hour here and there is always better than nothing. So that's what I'm trying to do. And that's what I'm going to do this week, because there will be, in a few weeks' time, I won't be able to go live. Double tap the cat's nose. Exactly. Thanks for the like. I appreciate it. The cat appreciates the nose tap. I'm very well, thank you. I hope today finds you blessed. Thank you, and never a worry here. Yeah. So yeah, I've been really enjoying your videos lately. I just thought I'll go live. I've been live now for just over half an hour. So just over 30 minutes, and just trying to get in time when I can, but without putting too much pressure on myself. I was posting one short every day, and I was finding really, really hard to get the content. I think there was so much else going on as well for me that it was just too much. So I've not been doing that. I've been doing one short every 2 days and one long form content once a week. But I was really proud of myself this weekend, because I got quite a lot of content Saturday and Sunday. So I had a few things and I was able to schedule them ahead of time, which really helps take the pressure off a little bit. John P is in the house. Thank you, John P. Hello. Thank you. I share to John P. He's from Portugal. Yes, I am connected to John P. already through your live stream. So thank you so much and welcome. Portugal. I want to go to Lisbon. It's been on my list for like 3 or 4 years now. So I really want to visit Lisbon in Portugal. So it's great to see you here. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about Lisbon. Is it worth going to? Is it a nice city? Where are you from in Portugal? Have you been to Lisbon? Thanks. My brother, says Jamin. Hugs, bro. So yeah, I want to go there. It's been on my list for a while. I've got quite a few places on my list. But I'm loving travel. The past while I've been I'm blessed, not as much as I would have liked, but I'm blessed, and I've been to enough places to appreciate what I have at home, what other people have. I love kind of visiting places and different cultures, and of course trying the different foods. So if there's a food that I should try in Portugal, let me know, John. Kieran, hey Kieran, it's really great to see you. Thanks, Jamin, I appreciate it. I know you did this, and I appreciate you. So yeah, forgive me if you can hear the tapping in the background, because I am also getting work done on my laptop while chatting. I'm just trying to go live when I can, even if I'm trying to multitask. Hopefully I'll do it okay. The last time I didn't do it well. None of your messages, I was reading them out. I remember when I was on the laptop and they weren't coming through, and then they all came through at once, and then by that time everyone had gone. Oh, that was funny. And then the last time I went live, well, actually, no, it was the time before that. I was baking a cake, and Kieran was in the house. Jay, thank you, brother. Kieran, hello, brother, from John. So yeah, John, let me know, should I go to Lisbon? Is it worth it? I love that walk live. That was a beautiful place. Yeah, I want to do another one. Do you know, every week that comes around, I've been on a few of those. You've attended a few of my walking videos. And I always think they get more people as well, because people are interested. See, it's like when you do it, I love it. I love to see, you know, you were at that beautiful river, and that was really, really nice. And I think people like to see that. The last few weeks have been difficult let's just say difficult. There's always stuff going on in the background, but I haven't had a moment to go live while I'm out walking. I've either had company or I've had to be on the phone and sort things out on the phone, so it's really hard. Kieran, I was looking up flights to Ireland. So I was the other day, would you believe it or not? Yeah, I was looking up flights. I need to see my parents. I need to see other family as well. My sister and my parents and a few other family members. It's such a short flight and I don't go back as often as I should. I have a lot going on right now outside of this and I'm finding it hard to find time to basically go home, but I really want to. I am homesick. I'm absolutely homesick. Those stone walls are some of my favorite. Yeah, they're really beautiful. OMG, I didn't tell you yesterday. Kelly ambushed me on her live, lol, says John. Sus coming home. Yeah, I really miss it, you know. And do you know what I miss, Kieran? Bloody Tayto crisps. And what's funny, I could have lived there for all those years and I might have had one pack of Tayto a year, like it wouldn't be a big deal to me. But now that I'm here, I want Tayto all the more. I want it. I don't know, Kelly, says Jamin. John P. I'm glad. Hee hee. Over the rainbow from Jamin. I see those rainbows. Thank you. Appreciate it. She's my old friend. She is nice. Love her, says John P. Love, Jamin. Thank you. GM, my friends. Cheers. Good morning. Dorothy. Hello, sister Dorothy. How are you? It's really nice to see you. John P. JB still wasted from yesterday. Could not say goodbye, love, says John P. Dorothy, hello from Jamin Dudds, sending you love. Hello, sus. Dorothy, how are you? I hope you're well. Dottie, says John P. Kieran, they're the best crisps. Oh no, don't even talk to me about bloody Walkers. They are so bad. Do you know, Kieran, I had the odd pack of Walkers in my past. I don't know when the last time you had Walkers with, but I hadn't had them for a couple of years. And then I came here and there's no choices. They have these ones called Seabrooks, which they do a lot of different crisps. And Seabrooks are like, you know, people are very proud of them here, but they're not good at all. So I had Walkers. I was like, oh, there's no choices left. I'm just going to have Walkers. And I hadn't had them for such a long time and they were so bad. They're thin. They just tasted powder, like not actual potato. Oh, not good. I wasn't happy at all. Hello, I'm fine, says Dorothy. That's good. I'm glad you're fine. Jay, greetings from Dorothy. John P. I'm Goiwicha. Sorry, I'm not great at these. I'm Goiwicha. I'm trying to make sense of this. Sorry. Dorothy, Paul, hello. Much love, my friend, says J-Man. Love this, says J-Man. Yeah, crisps are what we call chips. But I bet Jay already knows that because he knows that. I feel like he's hiding a secret and he's actually Irish. I feel like J-Man would fit in Ireland really well. No one will ever question where he's from. Yeah, but I have to get out for some more of those walks, Jay. I'll try and do another one. Double tap the cat's nose, guys, as you enter. Thank you. I'll try and do another walk. Sus, open your eyes. What am I missing? Much love, my friend. Open my eyes. My eyes are open. Or you mean the cat's eyes? Cat's keeping its eyes closed. We have a talking cat. It just sounds like a talking cat. But yeah, potato chips. Do you know what else I like? King crisps. I miss King crisps. I like those. I used to have this uncle and he'd buy us a big, huge box when we were kids. Every Christmas we get this box. I think it had 24 packs in the box. And it felt like a lot of crisps. Back then it felt like a lot. Now it's just like, it's not that much. It's just 12 packs. But back then I was like, wow, so many crisps. So yeah, I need to get those King crisps. Put Jay up in Connemara, nobody would even notice. No, he'd be grand in Connemara, wouldn't he? He'd fit in really well. He really, really would. I've been speaking to quite a few Irish people on the phone this morning. I'm just hearing the accents again from the different areas. And the people, Irish people are quite down to earth. There's never any, well, like you can't say everybody is the same because they're not. But I'm trying to generalize it without trying to be rude, but I find Irish people are very down to earth and they're not kind of stuck up or they talk to anyone. I'm sure Kieran will agree. Like they're very much welcomed to be talking to anyone. BJ's Misadventures. Oh, what a name. Hi BJ. How are you? Welcome in. We're just having a chinwag here, as we say in Ireland, a chinwag. But yeah, get me thinking about crisps now, for God's sake. I haven't even had my lunch yet. I'm here thinking about crisps. Haven't a clue what I'm going to eat for lunch. I was going to make a nice big hefty sandwich until I found out the bread had grown mold because it's very sunny out, so there's all the more chance of bread going off, unfortunately. And I want to try. Now, I love to cook, as you guys know. I'm not much of a baker. I can do a good Victoria sponge, but I'm not much of a baker. But I really want to try and make some naan bread, actually. Well, I shouldn't say naan bread because it's like saying bread. But I want to make some naan, Indian style naan, this week and try and make it. Dorothy is good at baking. I have seen some of her breads and different stuff she's been made in the past. I've watched her videos, some of them really good. I like cooking. Cooking, you can make a mistake and you can still fix it. You can tweak it. With baking, it's a bit more like science. Grams and ounces and kilos, whatever. If you go wrong by a few or you put something in before something else, that can make all the difference to the recipe and you can really mess up. Conversations can just happen in Ireland, usually with a little old man sitting on a wall in the middle of nowhere. Oh my God, why are you making me homesick? That's so true. Do you know, I once went to visit I think it was some high tower of some sort. Maybe in Kildare. I'm thinking it was Kildare. Anyway, there was some old man and he'd been looking after that tower. And his father before him looked after that tower. And he brought me into this little shed. And he turned the bucket upside down, made me a cup of tea. And I sat on that. And he told me all about his whole childhood, everything. Like I heard this man's full story. I said my goodbye to him an hour later and I never seen him again in my life. And I probably never will. In fact, he might well not even be on this earth anymore. But that's the kind of conversations that Kieran is talking about. That's the kind of conversations that can happen in Ireland. Thanks, guys, for the hearts and the love. I appreciate. Haha, I bet out west, said Jamin. Yep. Martin, we will get the CCTV, old ladies at the window. BJ's, yes. 8:11, I am Ontario, Canada. Oh, wow. So it's still early in the morning here. It is almost 1:15. almost 1:15 in the afternoon. So a lot of people on lunch break, which is why I went live. A lot of people in the UK, they go on their lunch break at 12:30. In Ireland, most places are 1 to 2. Here it's 12:30 to 1. They only give 30 minutes lunch break. They're a bit mean here. In Ireland, we've always had an hour. That's a lot like here actually, and there's always a great story. Yeah. Like I listened to this guy talking, sat on his shed drinking a cup of tea out of some like tin enamel style cup, like really old one. And he told me about back in the day when you didn't have to do a driving test, you didn't have to sit a driving test. His dad told him you used to go down and you'd pay so much money and you get your license. His dad told him, you know, one day they'll bring in where you have to sit a test, son. So you better go down there and get your license. And he said then within the next year or so, that was when driving lessons started. Now you had to do lessons and do a test. So he said he got it just that before that happened, and he was very grateful for it. So he told me how much money he paid for his license, and he said, sure, I'm on those roads and I never did a driving test or any lessons in my life. I'm sure, aren't I grand, he said. And he was probably right, he probably was grand. But it was just so nice to hear about how his father used to take care of that historical site, and he takes care of it now, and it was just really, really heartwarming to hear. And then, like, I think he was almost 80 at the time, if not in his 80s. He did tell me his age, and this was a good few years ago, so there's a good chance he's not here now. But it was just such a special memory, and he left a sort of an imprint on me, because I remember him and I have a fond memory of him. And it's just, that's the kind of things that can happen in Ireland. Oh, Jamin, I hope you're enjoying your coffee. Is it from Tim Hortons? There's a Tim Hortons here, and I have to go to it because I've always been meaning to try Tim Hortons donuts. I've heard they're good. So, I don't know. The Tim Hortons it's probably less than an hour away. So I should really go and check it out. And drink a Tim Hortons coffee in your memory. I'll cheers you from across the miles. Luckily, ITD cost you, luckily it'd cost you 4,000 to get a license now, between the test cost and the lesson. Yeah, it's ridiculous with everything. Like, it's just, they used to then just have the lessons and then the test. Now you have to do that provisional thing as well. It's just mad. It really is mad. Kieran, it's flipping mental. The amount of crap that you have to go through just to get a driving license now. I mean, I'm not saying it's all bad. You have to be safe out there. But then you see the aegis that are on the road. I think there's more now than ever. There really is. And the accidents that happen are crazy. Wow, that's the first time I heard that there was Tim Hortons in England. Yeah, let me look it up, because I'm pretty sure there's quite a few of them. Tim Hortons. I'll look it up on the map, because let me see how many locations there are. Oh yeah, there's loads. I mean, not loads as compared to Canada. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10, 11, 12. There might be more, but there's 12 that I can count on the map. And there seems to be a lot around this particular area. There's one in Liverpool. Maybe you can go to that one. Or near Liverpool. Let me see. Is it actually in Liverpool? It is it's in Warrington. Not too far on their way to Liverpool, considering you want to go to Liverpool. You can stop by there for your coffee. Yeah, there's a good few Tim Hortons. I need to go and try it out. I think there should be one near me. There's only one near me. I don't have much choice. And let me see how far it is. Oh, why is this not working? Hello? Why is it not working? Didn't know that, Jay. Just thought it was a coffee chain. Oh, hang on. He was a hockey player here. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I just thought it was a coffee chain as well. Just like Tim Hortons coffee, you know, just some random guy who decided to open up coffee and became successful. So there you go. We are learning together. It won't give me the directions. Clearly, this Google Maps doesn't want me to go and have a Tim Hortons. But anyway, I think it's less than an hour away, so I should definitely go and get a Tim Hortons. If I'm in that area, I'm going for my Tim Hortons. Right on. See? Yeah, we're learning all about Tim Hortons here. So guys, I was saying earlier, I now have to think of different things to plant. Oh, I think I showed on my live last week. I think you were there, Jay, actually. It was Thursday, I think. My netting that I got for crop netting. I was trying to think what to call it. So I have now sowed my lettuce outdoors, and hopefully in 10 weeks time I'll be showing you lettuce on camera that I've sowed. I'm also going, if I sow potatoes now in August, they will be ready on Christmas Day. The end of December, those potatoes will be ready. So I'll be eating them for Christmas. So that will be interesting. And then I have to think of other things to plant through the year and kind of prepare for next year. There's some of my trees that will need clipping and pruning before autumn and before the leaves start to change colour. But then in September and October I'll be planting my daffodils and crocuses and tulips. You're meant to wait until late October or November to avoid any fungal disease. So that's what I'll be doing. I will be getting those tulips ready and starting to plant those. And then the hyacinths as well. I have a border in my garden, so I'll plant it in the border. And over the winter, you can plant garlic, cloves, and onions. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. And I think it keeps the garden alive, even if it doesn't look alive, it keeps it alive in spirit, because underground, there's all this stuff happening. There's everything happening underground. The growing doesn't stop. Just because you don't see it above ground doesn't mean that nothing is happening underneath. So it kind of keeps it alive in your heart as well, until we can see some longer evenings again in the spring. And then the springtime comes, all sorts will be happening in that garden. I just love it. Garlic and stratification, absolutely. I'm just so excited. I've got really, really back into the gardening, particularly as I started volunteering at my local community garden, of which I brought on one random bean. I call it the magic bean, I brought on last week. So I look forward to, starting to plant. It's really, really exciting, actually. I get so pathetically excited about kind of planting stuff and growing things. But we do have quite a lot of squirrels, which they've kind of left the gardens. They're slowly coming back in because they do all their breeding in the woods. And then when the breeding season is over, they start to come back in. So we're starting to see them now a little bit more. They've had the last few plums up the very, very top, which I couldn't pick because I don't have a ladder that's flipping 12 foot. So we'll start to see more of those. Kieran, greetings from Dorothy. Good sharing. Thank you, Jay, man. Appreciate it. Hey, Dorothy from Kieran. So those are the only things. Those bloody squirrels, they eat everything. Oh, they drive me mad. They really, really do. Just give me 1 second, guys, while I take a call on the other phone, but I will be back within a second. I'm just going to say, I'm talking to my crew. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So, yes, just watering my plants. I'll be back. Yes, that's what I have to do here. But I do it in the evening, obviously, when the heat dies down a little bit. We're having another heat wave here in the UK this week. Another mini heat wave, and it is quite hot. I feel hot in this room, but it's not actually that hot because my desk is sat right at the window, so the heat comes through and it feels quite hot. And I had to close the window earlier because the neighbours are getting work done in their garden, so there's a lot of chainsaws and stuff going on, that was affecting my live stream. People couldn't hear me probably. I was worried. I didn't know if they could or not. Gardens are so peaceful. Yeah, do you know what I've done this year? Every single morning I've had my coffee in the garden, even on the mornings where it's a little bit more chilly or it was raining a little bit. We have a little roof outside that you can kind of stand under, so it's fine. Or sit. I bought 2 new chairs for the garden. I think I've sat on both of them more than anyone else. And I've just really enjoyed that coffee, looking out, planning the garden, seeing the flowers come up. There's just, I get so much joy from it. Like, and I feel like if you're really stressed, I think if more people connected with nature, I think the most stressed people are the people who live in cities and they're in apartments. If people connected with nature more and went out to nature, there'd be a lot less stress in the world. It really de-stresses you. I really believe that. Like, listen, stress happens in life regardless, but particularly for me right now, there's certain things going on that I'm finding quite stressful, and that's my coping mechanism, to just get outside, to pick plums off the tree and to plant stuff. Or I want to make a trip to the local garden centre this week as well, and just any of those things, they really, really, really do help. Beautiful sharing worldwide. I love it. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying your day. And Oman, oh, Dorothy, are you in Oman? Gardens are so peaceful. I couldn't be doing it better, Dorothy. Thank you. I hope. Yeah, Oman. Wow. I'd love to see Oman. JB blessed from Dorothy. You too, my friend, says Jamin Dudds. Out in the natural habitat, best place for everyone. 100% is. Get all those little city bodies from Dublin. They're also bloody stressed. And put them out into the countryside. Put them up in the Wicklow Mountains there for a couple of hours and tell them to walk from the mountains home. Sort them out. That will sort them out. So forgive me while I just type away here in the background, but I am here, I'm chatting, I'm reading your messages coming in, but if you do hear click, click, clickety click, that'll be me just tapping away. But yeah, I'm just loving my garden this year. I think I've really connected with it. I had to find something, I really had to find something when we moved here. I've been here almost a full year now, and it's been a tough year. Not just because the moving was stressful, there's a lot of other things that happened as well on top of all the moving, and that made it a very hard year. So I really was like, well, you can't just sit there moping, feeling sorry for yourself. You have to do something to make yourself feel good. So my thing was reconnecting with my garden, getting back into gardening, growing things, spending time outside, doing a lot more walking outside, and exploring the local area that I didn't know and all the places to walk. So I've really enjoyed exploring that. And I found, oh my God, Jamin, I have to tell you about this. Actually, Kieran, well, I know will appreciate it. I found, Sus, where are you watching from? Well, I am in England, the UK. Dublin's crazy now, Sus. Please be careful in the city. Oh no, I know. I'll be flying. I haven't decided whether to fly into Dublin, Belfast. See, I have someone not in Belfast. I have someone in the north, which I want to visit as well when I go home. So I don't know, is it best to go there, see them, and then take a train back my direction, or is it better to fly into Dublin? I haven't decided at all. I think the nature and the natural world is where you can understand, so it's good for the mind. Yeah, this is very, very true. So we have to reconnect with what's around us. Yes, I found a new place, Jamin. That's what I was going to tell you. I found a new place. And you can see the city from the top when you get to the top. It's a beautiful woods to walk through. There's many different routes and I only did one route. So there's a whole other world that I haven't explored in that woods. And I think that will be when I can go live next and kind of go and explore through those woods. That will be what I will do. I'm really looking forward to it. So I'd love for you to join me. I'll probably do a few lives from there. And there's a little bench at the top where you can sit and kind of look at the view. So, I mean, what better thing to do than sit and look at that view and have a chat with you guys? That's flipping amazing to me. I'm not complaining of that. Let me see. Download. Sorry. My laptop is like really crazy slow this morning. I was very worried that I might have a virus or something in it because my mouse started jumping all over the place. There was folders being opened. There was windows being opened all over the place. And it went a bit crazy. But I did a full scan. Nothing was found. I got a new antivirus right after it because I was panicking a bit. Nothing was found. So hopefully it was just another issue. I was reading up on ChatGPT. What could the issue be? It could be many things, so as long as it's anything else but a virus, that would be great. You'll have to take us. Yes, I would love to take you guys. It is really beautiful, you know. Like it's a very beautiful place. I'm not complaining of the nature around here. I get homesick and all that, but really I have to be grateful. It could be so much worse. I could be stuck in the middle of a city and not have any nature around me. So I should stop complaining so much. Stop complaining that I'm homesick. But you see, I grew up in the countryside, Kieran, so I feel like I'm glad to get back into it. Like now I'm not in the city and I'm not in a main town, but I am in a residential area, whereas I grew up in one of those houses in Ireland that had no neighbours either side. So I definitely miss that. And I think now the older I'm getting, the more I'm appreciating what I had. I didn't know what I had until I had it. Look forward. Yes, grab your Tim Hortons. Get your Tim Hortons ready. Get your Tim Hortons ready. Yeah, I think, do you know what I should do? Go for a full day hiking and bring a picnic with me. That would be great. You guys can join me on my picnic. Now that sounds awesome. I grew up in Green Hills, but all the blood was Wicklow, so I ended up back here. Yeah, you're always drawn back to where you're from, right? Yeah. You're always... Oh, do you know what I did find, Kieran? Someone from Galway here in the same town, in the same small town, may I say. They own a coffee shop. And I went in to get my coffee and he's like, oh, where in Ireland are you from? And I was like, oh, I said my accent. I said, there's no hiding it. So I got chatting with him and I was like, he said, oh yeah, I'm from Ireland. I said, oh, are you? And then he said where he was from in Galway. And I think he named the shop after the place where he's from in Galway, which I found that was really nice. But I said, but you haven't the accent. But then he's like, oh, but I've been here for 40 years. But so he must have moved when he was really, really young because he doesn't look much more than 40. I wouldn't even think he's more than 42 or 3. So, oh no, not Galway. Oh no, but he was really nice. I don't mind Galway. I think it's grand. I lived in the West, not Galway, but I lived in the West for about 3 years, if not 4, maybe it's 3 years. They're a different breed of people. They're nice, you know, they're really friendly. I didn't mind them at all. So maybe I should go have a little visit to Galway. I don't actually know anyone in Galway though. Well, I know a few. But yeah, I enjoy chatting to him now. It's just, I said, it's just a pity about your accent. That's what I said to him. I said, it's just a pity about your accent. I think he was Irish enough to get it. I was just joking. But he was a nice man. He was a nice man. So guys, I think it is time for me to head off now, actually. Head off the live, charge my phone a little bit. I've really enjoyed having everyone here, having a chat. I will go live again. I might be just another chat for a half hour or something, maybe tomorrow or the next day. But I will go live at some point and go on that walk and bring you that beautiful view and have a little chat there, because that would be really, really nice to do. So yeah, maybe we can do that later in the week. Definitely try and do it this week. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. I have enjoyed it so much. I appreciate sharing the good conversation. I feel like I'm having a little coffee, even though I'm actually having water, but I can feel my throat getting sore because I've been speaking for 70 minutes now, almost non-stop. But I feel like when we're doing this, we're having a little chat and a little coffee together. It's kind of nice. So I've enjoyed it so much. Thank you guys, because from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate every single minute that ticks by on that little timer, and one of you are here. I appreciate you. I hope everyone has a really, really good day, and I will talk to you again soon. And thank you again. I appreciate it. Have an amazing day, guys.